I'll keep saying hello until you say hello too. I'm just being crazy. Anyway, I'm just from a school meeting, guys. But you know what? Yeah, I go to school looking as good as that because I mean, I'm the hot big sis, and people have to see that, okay? So anyway, let me go to the house and I'll update you on today's topic, okay? Pretty little girl in the short jeans. Right, I know Good morning, class. Good evening. Good afternoon. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Marion. Whatever, I don't even know what I'm doing. Welcome, guys. I'll be your teacher for today. So you can call me Teacher Marjorie. Okay, let me sit like a teacher. I'm sorry. Yeah, now I look like a teacher. It's never that serious. As I said, I'll be your teacher for today. You can call me Teacher Marjorie or Miss Mororo. Oh my god, that sounds like my mom when she was a teacher. Anyway, guys, welcome back to my... No, I'm not welcoming you back again. As I said earlier, we are going straight to the topic of today. Today I have decided to wear one of my many hats, which is a teacher. I teach you guys a lot of things, don't you agree? And so today I'm going to take you through what is required, yes, when you are going to choose a school, especially a high school, secondary school for a class or standard 8 or grade 8, depending on which school the student is coming from, okay? Nowadays you can tell them like, okay, standard now ni grade 8. I'm very sorry, okay? So anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to take you through very fast, like okay, sorry, as I said earlier, I was from a school meeting, and so these are, or rather this is what we were taught, or rather what we were told by our school, whoever was heading the meeting, okay? So I have thought it's better if I share it here because I was left with some few parents trying to, make them understand, like this is what was said, this is what was said. I'm not saying they were stupid or something. I'm just saying like it's not always so easy to understand everything from the first time. And so guys, if you are a new subscriber, welcome. You will love it here. We do everything, we from teaching, now we are teaching. We cook, we have not cooked yet, but we will. We do travel vlogs, blah blah, everything. Just go through our other videos and you will love it. So you just subscribe and keep it here, turn on those notifications so that anytime we have a new video, guys, you're going to be notified. And if you are a returning subscriber, man, mwah, I love you so much. Thanks for those who are recommending my channel, those who are commenting, those who are liking, guys. I love you so much, okay? And without further ado, let's get right to the topic of the day by Teacher Marjorie, okay?
2,000 years later.
So this video is being recorded on the 23rd, on the 23rd of February 2023. So I'm not sure if in the future they'll still be using this formula, or rather criteria, to select, or is it select or choosing, whatever, yeah, select schools for for Form 1s. But at the moment, this is what we all have, apart from maybe like people who are in international schools. I don't know. But away from that, we're wasting a lot of time. Let's go to what concerns us, okay? So with me here, I'm holding a form that was provided to us by, I didn't tell you why I went to school. Is because I'm a mother to my younger sister, okay? If you know, you know, okay? And she is a candidate, yay! Yeah, and of course she's going to perform marvelously, guys. I'll come back here and tell you. Yeah, you just go and pray for her. That is all you need to do. Just pray for her. I'll do the rest, okay? And God will help her anyway. Yeah, so yes, sorry, from my that school my sister goes to, Yeah, we were given some forms that are from Kenya National Examination Council. And yes, let me make it clear again. This is for Kenya. This is for Kenyans. This is the formula that is being used by Kenyans. Okay? Yeah, so yes, this is KCPE registration application system. So there is the they have the code there which has already been filled, and you need to fill in the index number. So something we were told to note, I don't know about your child, your sister, or whoever. I'm sure to this one today I'm talking to parents, guardians, elder sisters and brothers who are concerned about their class 8 candidates. Okay, yeah, so the index number, we were told from our school, they're going to be given according to their admission. I think admission number, of course, I don't know, something like that. But I think it depends with when you were admitted to that school. And that made it better because I could have imagined, like now my sister transferred to that school. So she's probably number huku mwisho, number last. So you can imagine, like, if she's number like 100, and then I see that and I'm like, wait, sasa hiyo ni kufeli umefeli hivyo hadi kwa number 100. At least that was made clear, and I'm grateful for that. They're not like going to group them according to their performances. They group them according to how they came into the school. If you get me, right? Okay. The next part here is where you fill in the name. And for the name, we were told you have to fill it as it is on the birth certificate. As it is on the birth certificate. I know, like, for my time, we used to do, like, my name is Marion Wanjiko Mororo. So you would do, like, Mororo Marion Wanjiko, if I'm not wrong. Many people who are, like, from my age and time, they can remember that. But this time we were told, like, you have to write it as it is on the birth certificate. So make sure, if you're not sure how it's written on the birth certificate, even if it's misspelled on the birth certificate, make sure that is what you write. For whatever reasons, who know? We don't want issues with our government or getting our kids into problems later in life, right? So just make sure you write it as it is on the birth certificate. Don't go saying, oh, tunafaa kuweka sani mbele. No. If imeanza Shakaina, Jambi, Mororo, now that is yeah, that is my sister. So we write it that way, usianze sijui Mororo, whatever. You get me. Moving on. We have the birth certificate number. Also, for the birth certificate number, you write it exactly as it is on the birth certificate. And the birth certificate number, you'll find it on the right-hand side of the birth certificate. Yeah, and it's written something like, let me see, on the birth certificate, it's entry number, something like that. Yeah, it's entry number. Okay? Yeah, something else we were told to note, I almost forgot about it. And something we as parents and guardians, okay, should note, the cut-off marks before you go to select the school. It will depend with how the candidates have performed countrywide, okay? Yeah, they said it's not standard. I don't know. I'm just giving you the information I was given, okay? But yeah, they said it's not standard. When they're doing the selection now, watu wa gava or whoever does it later, you see, to choose. As we will choose the schools, and then they will select where to take our babies and our students, our pupils, whatever. Okay. Yeah, so they said it depends with how the students have performed countrywide. So if wamepass sana, of course, cut-off marks are national schools, they will be higher or something like that. I know you get me, you're wise people. Thank you, class. Thank you. I see you're still taking notes, right? Does everybody have their notebook and pen? You at the back there, I can see you. Why are you not writing? You didn't have a... Okay, you step out. Okay, anyway. I'm enjoying this. My mom always said I should have been a teacher. Anyway, moving on. Let me stop getting distracted. There is gender. Definitely, we all know. Oh, sorry. Also, the date of birth. Definitely, that one you have to use the Makenya from the birth certificate if you don't know. Especially if it's fathers doing this. We know you don't know our birth dates. Tunawaelewa. And we don't judge you. We don't judge you. It's okay. We love you the same. Yeah, the date of birth. Then we have the gender. Definitely, if it's a girl, it's female. If it's a boy, it's male. Okay? Not, is it boy and girl? No, that is not gender. Let me not mislead you. Gender is female and male. Okay? So if it's a girl, female. If it's a boy, male. Or is it boy and girl, is it gender? Pass. Nationality, definitely it's Kenyan. I don't know. I'm not sure about people who are foreigners. I don't know how that goes. But in this case, our case, if she's Kenyan, nationality is Kenyan. Kama alizaliwa Kenya, ni Mkenya, utaandika nationality yake, ni Mkenya. Sawa, tunapatana. Asante. Disability. This one for disability, don't go writing there because like you see low vision, useme na mtoto wangu ni kama haunangi vizuri. We, mtoto wako atapelekwa special school na utakuwa, you'll be to blame. Okay? Don't start thinking like, you know, I think these are like those the serious situations. That is what I would interpret it as. Okay? Because we don't lie there. Even if like we assume my sister had like a problem with her eyes, I don't think she fits here kwa disability. If you get me, you get me. Yeah, we leave it that one for the people who deserve it. Okay? Yeah, I'm sorry, I hope it didn't sound bad. Like deserve it. They don't deserve being disabled. I mean like that is their okay, their spot for filling in. Sorry. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Don't misquote me. Okay. So now we go into now making the secondary school choices. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing everybody has like the same kind of or same type of form that I have or I'm using. So the first one is national schools and codes, which has like 4 options. You'll have like 4 blank spaces. I mean not options, 4 blank spaces. For extra county schools and codes, it has 3 spaces. 3 spaces, okay? For county schools and codes, it has 2 blank spaces. And for sub-county schools, it has 2. So the one that has the most is national school. National school has 4, extra county 3, county schools 2, sub-county 2. So those are the ones. I think in total we're selecting like, is it 11 schools, right? 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2. That is 11. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 11 schools. So you're selecting 11 schools for your, let's call them your babies, okay? For your babies, because they're still babies. Yeah, let's call them students. Yeah, they're grown-ups. Yeah, let's call them students. Yeah, you select that for your student. And now for the first one, the national schools. When it comes to selecting, if you don't have, I hope in your school or wherever you are, they're going to give you the forms that have those different types of schools. As for me, I was lucky I got a PDF. If anybody here needs one, you can ask me for both boys schools and girls schools. You can ask me. I can send you the PDF. It will help you. That is what for me I'm going to use. Did I say for me I'm going? Well, that is not good English. Mwalimu hapa anapotea. For me, I'll use, I'm going to use, Anyway, I'm sorry. Nawapoteza.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Now we are on to serious business. Now here is where the key is, okay? We are selecting schools. We have agreed. Okay, number one thing, before selecting a school, make sure you analyze your students or candidates. Let's call them candidates, okay? Your candidates' performance. Check how they have been performing. You can use even their marks for, class grade 7, whatever they call it, for standard 7. You can use those marks, what they got, and then you subtract like 30 marks. And then you can first gauge them from there. Okay, we're not saying like they are going to drop or like they won't perform well. We are not like trying to jinx them. We're just trying to be reasonable. You get me? Amazing. I have the best class. Thank you. Yes, so you're going to use the... Yes, like maybe that is what I'm using what we were advised, okay? You take the results they had. They got like... in class 7, the last results they brought, you subtract 30 marks. Unatoa 30 marks kwa hizo marks zenye alipata. Alafu ile marks the total you will get, unatumia hiyo kumgauge, kumwangalilia shule, just to be safe, because as we all know, it's not just a formality. it's possibly there are people who select schools and get chosen there. I don't know why nowadays we have like a lot of issues. Mara sijui wengine wameitwa Kwale boys and they are girls, wengine wameitwa Mahiga boys and they are girls, you know. I don't know. Sa wengine umetolewa Kiambu umepelekwa a day school in Vihiga, you know what I'm saying. We all don't know. We just pray, we just do our part and pray. So I'm just trying to help you to go through this process. Tumeelewana? Msianze kusema hata mtu akichagua hata ito, but you have to do it. It's our government's requirements. Sawa, si mimi. Sawa. Asante. Thank you class. God bless you. And yes, let's go back. We were here choosing our national schools, and we have disagreed. We have to check our candidates' performance before we pick a school for them, just to be safe. Okay. And of course, for national schools, we have to pick, and you can't pick a school tukisema because whatever she or he doesn't perform very well at hutamchagulia national school. You will have to, okay? You just have to check, you know, which one it is. So for national schools, they have like 5 clusters. So there is cluster 1, cluster 2, cluster 3, cluster 4, and cluster 5. And from each cluster is where you select one school. I wish I could say this in Kiswahili, but mimi I don't know kama nitaweza kueleza vizuri na Kiswahili. Nasema hivi, ukichagua shule ya national, utapata kuna hizo clusters sijui ni nini, vile zimegawanyishwa like ni kama groups hivi, group ya kwanza, ya pili, ya tatu, ya 4 na ya 5. Na kwa kila group utachagua shule moja. Because we have like 4 blank spaces. In the first space utaweka a school from cluster 1. In the second blank space utaweka a school from cluster 2. Okay? In the third space utaweka a school from cluster 3. Okay? In the fourth space a school from cluster 4. I guess we are clear up to there. God bless you. And now this cluster 5, it's the special, the schools for students with special needs. That one, unless you have a student or candidate with special needs, that is when you can use those schools. That is when you can select either of those schools. And they're also divided in clusters as well, okay? Yeah, so for us, we're using 4 because we don't have... we don't fall under the category of number 5, so we have to use the 4 clusters. We can't go to number 5 I hope you get me right. You can't pick a school from those special students school if your child has no special needs. Okay? Yes. So when we go to choosing, and I think I have made myself clear on that. Yeah, we can move on. Yeah, you pick okay, you don't, okay, like let me give you, I don't have that. Yeah, I think it's here. Thank you. But I don't think I put it very well. But let me just give you an example. Let's imagine in cluster 1, you have like Pangani girls and Bahar girls. So in that cluster, you can't pick both. Okay? You will pick one. Unachukua Pangani girls, unaeka hapo. If in the second cluster, they have Loreto Limuru and Kenya High, and they're both like your favorite schools, you'll have to pick one. So utachukua maybe to assume Loreto Limuru, unaweka hapo. Sawa? I think tumesaidiana hadi hapo. Amazing! So we move on to the... Oh, and something I forgot to tell you guys. You have to make several copies of that form, because you know that is the form you'll have to return it to school for very many reasons that I'll tell you here. So you just make, because we are wise people, right? Make several copies. Make sure to use like maybe a pencil, or if you have many, you can use a pen. Unatumia ingine unatupa, but just make sure they are enough. If you don't have like enough, you have like 2 or 3 copies, use a pencil. At least hapo you can rub and write again if you feel like you're not still comfortable. I'm sure they're going to give you time to go and discuss and find out more, and do your watch video hii uambiwe vile kunaenda, mtakuwa mmepewa time kidogo. Yeah, for us we have been given like up to 3 days, then we can return the forms to school. That will give us enough time to go and do more research on what we don't know yet, because you don't know everything. Hata me in hizi zote nimelearn leo. That's why I'm sharing, because I was also in the dark and nobody tells us how to go about it. Okay, yeah. So what was I saying? Sorry. Yeah, I was saying like, yeah, make sure you make several copies and make sure you keep one aside. Ndio ukimaliza na all the rough work, you can now fill in the clean copy. Okay. Yes, let's be organized parents. Don't take to school makaratasi zimefutafutwa zimeumauma huko. Okay. Yes, and we move on to extra county schools. Extra county schools, man, those schools are many. Hey, those schools are many, guys. Hey, I don't know if any other parent is as confused as me. Najaribu kupika and then you only have 3 options. I wish hata huko ndo wangetupea kama 4. There are very many. So the same thing, we also have like 3 blank spaces. Tumesema ya kwanza unachukua for this one I don't think they have clusters, but if they do, the PDF I have, I don't think they have clusters, but if they have clusters, you'll do the same thing. If they have cluster 1, 2, 3, so you'll pick a school from each cluster. Okay, if they don't, no, how do I tell you? The only thing I can advise you is for extra county schools, you don't have to confine yourself in like the area of do I say, like, it's not of origin, the area you come from or the area you're living. So let's assume like us, we live in Nairobi. Let me just put it that way. Sawa. For us, we live in Nairobi. So if I'm picking an extra county school for my sister, I don't have to pick the extra county schools that are within Nairobi. I can go to, Nyeri County. Is it a county? Nyandarua. All those. I know you guys are getting me. I'm not so good with those counties and whatever, but I'm sure you're getting what I'm saying. So you don't have to select for extra county. Wacha nitumie Kiswahili. For extra county schools, huta have ku select shule yenye iko mahali mmetoka ama mahali mnaishi. Mahali mmetoka unaweza chukua juu maybe you're from Kisumu but you live in Nairobi and you would want your child to go to school in Kisumu. That is fine. Now that one you can do it like that, okay? But you are not confined. Si lazima mchukulie shule iko Kisumu ama mchukulie shule yenye iko Nairobi kwenye mnakaa. Unaweza amua unataka ende Mombasa, unaweza weka hiyo kwa extra county. Hadi hapo tumeelewana. So hizo kama ziko na cluster number 1 unajaza cluster number kwa shule moja kwa cluster 1, shule ya pili kwa cluster 2. Kama hazina chagua tu kulingana vile Mungu atakuwezesha, but just keep in mind you don't have to confine yourself na mahali mnaishi. Sawa? Thank you, class. Okay, we move on. County schools. Here we only have 2 options. And for county schools, it's best advised uchukue shule yenye iko kwa county yenye unaishi. The county you are in with, or the county the child is from. Is that wise? No. The county the child is schooling. I guess that makes more sense. Does it? I don't think that is it. No. I think as tuliambiwa, because for us we were told, my sister ako hapa anasomea hapa na mimi, like she's in Nairobi. So tuliambiwa hizi za county, we just select schools that are within Nairobi. So I think it's best advised that way. I am not saying like I'm not sure about anything else. I'm just telling you what we were told. Don't kill the messenger. But yes, so for county, okay, so tumepata the difference. Extra county, tutaenda extra county. Kama tuko Nairobi, tunaweza enda Murang'a, tutaweza enda Nyeri, tutaweza enda hata Kiambu, sawa? But za county, kama uko Kiambu, tafuta shule za Kiambu kwa county schools. Kama uko Nairobi, tafuta shule za Nairobi. Kama uko Kisumu, tafuta shule za Kisumu. Kama uko Ukambani, tafuta shule za Ukambani kwa county schools, and there are only 2 choices. So make sure you do your due diligence. Umeangalia marks za mtoto wako, Mungu umemuomba kabisa, like na umeombea hata hiyo shule kama ndio unataka aende, sawa? Asante, tunapatana. Asante sana class. My mom was a Kiswahili teacher na mimi hata sitoboi hata ni disoni. Ni sawa tu. But I performed well. Nataka niwalete grades zangu, nilio perform vizuri sana Kiswahili, but kuongea ni ngumu because guys, I went to an international school, so we were not speaking much of Kiswahili. Sema nielewa. Thank you. Okay, we move to sub-county schools. Sub-county schools, the one thing I noted, most of them you'll find they are day schools or mixed schools. So if you want your child to go to day school, a nice day school or a nice mixed school, you can, sasa wewe angalia shule zako hapo. If you want to dwell hapo, now you can try and select the nice day and mixed schools that are there. Mixed school, you know what I'm talking about. Mixed ni ile iko na boys and girls, yeah. So you can, unaweza angalia hapo kwa hiyo, now that section, okay. But as I said, it doesn't matter whether unataka mtoto wako aende Alliance, whether unataka aende extra county wapi, tuseme kama Gitwe County School, wacha niseme Gashoire, sub county wacha niseme Kanjai High School, ama ni secondary, yes. So whether you want them to go to either of them, it's fine. You just make sure. Oh, let me give you one tip. So if, like, let's assume ni kama hii national schools, juu mimi huku ndo tuna dwell on. So madam pale akae rada ajue mimi sitaki kitu ingine. Kama si national hatuendi mahali, tunakaa hapa. Anyway, yeah, so let me go back to national schools. Nilikuwa na kama Kenya hapa. So kwa national schools, let's speak like this, Pangani, kwa national, I'm not sure. Pangani, hata tuseme Pangani, Alayo unaitangwaji? Alliance, Pangani Girls, Kenya High, and Bishop Gatimu. Sawa. Let's assume those are the four national. Let me rewind. Nasikia kama nimejiconfuse. Tumerudi kwa national school, sawa? Umechagulia mtoto wako shule 4 vile tuliagree uko mbele, sawa? Umechagua Alliance, umechagua Pangani, umechagua Kenya High and Bishop Gatimu, okay? So if your favorite school, ile shule unaombanga Mungu apatie mtoto wako ni tuseme Bishop Gatimu, na ilikuwa kwa cluster number 4, haina shida. So we agreed you use rough papers, so haujajaza bado the final copy. So ukishachagua shule zako, umemua kwa cluster 1 2 3 4 umeshachukua, so enda kwa cluster 4. So enda kwa hiyo shule yenye ulichukua kwa cluster 4. Kama ni Bishop Gatimu iko na kwa cluster number 4, you can still fill it in kwa space ya kwanza. You can put it as your first option, because hii inasema like naweza taka, ni kama unaulizwa would you like tea or coffee, unasema I can take both but I prefer coffee, okay? Mafunza kweli, wacha nisiwachanganye sana. Anyway, nilikuwa nasema tulishachagua number 1 kwa clusters huko, tulishamaliza, tulishaelewana, si ndio? So we have come back here to fill in our final copy. So kwa blank space 1 2 3 and 4, if your favorite school, whether it was on cluster 4 or 3 or whatever, you can still put it. Your first option should be your favorite school. Kama ni kwa national schools, tumesema ni Bishop Gatimu, anza na hiyo, sawa? If kwa extra county schools your favorite school is Gateway Girls, anza na hiyo. Whether ilikuwa kwa cluster 2 or 3 or 4 whatever, anza tu na hiyo, make it your first option. Mnanielewa? Sawa. Kwa county schools, kama your favorite school was Gashoire Girls, eka hiyo ya kwanza, okay? Kwa sub county, kama your favorite school was Kanjai High School, weka hapo kwa kwa blank space number 1, kwa hiyo position 1. You can make, whether it imetoka cluster 4 ama nini, you can still put it as your option 1, okay? I think tumeelewana hadi hapo, si ndio?
Alafu, for group of schools, you can still pick, they're called the unique schools, but again, you'll have to go to that school so that they advise you on how to go about it.
Msiseme sikuwafunza, msiseme sikuwaambia. And then huku mwisho, there's the candidate's signature and the parent or guardian's signature. And what we were told is this form is very important. Let me tell you why it's very important. If I chose maybe Kenya High as the my choice, it was my school of choice, and my sister got the marks that deserved for her to get a chance uko Kenya High, that form, hiyo form yenye ulijaza, hiyo ndo utachukua ubebane nayo hadi Jogoo House, uende uambie why didn't you take my child huku? Nilichagua na marks ndio hizi. Okay, that is what you can use to make your appeal. That is all I'm saying. So it's very important to sign that form, because you never know, it can help you somewhere. Who knows, it can help you somewhere, as long as the child has performed. I mean, and you also did your work, because it's a lot of work. We'll have to go back to angalizo shule, to angalia perform. You know, it's a lot of work to make. As parents and guardians, we have a lot of work to do here. So wacha isikue waste. To save hizo karatasi ndio wakikataa kuita watoto wetu hizi shule na wameperform, tutawakuta huko Jogoo House, si ndio? Anyway guys, I hope you have learned something. So today we had a class. We didn't have our normal, you know, things we used to do. We are partying over there, we are doing fashion over there, we are traveling, we are going to nice restaurants, we are about to cook. You know, we have just a lot of things. Today I have decided to become your teacher for the day. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my class. I hope you learned something. I hope this is going to help you. If it's not even this year, if maybe you have already done your selections and you didn't know this, at least now you know. Paula, but at least now you know. And we wish all the candidates all over the country all the best. Number one, of course, being my sister. Yeah, I wish her all the best. Ali, tunaanza mapema ndio best. Wacha tuwawishi mapema, atungoje success cards uko December or whatever time they're going to do their exams, right? Yeah, so guys, wacha tusukume hawa watoto wasome, you know, tuwabembeleze kidogo kidogo ndio watupatie marks. Sisi wacha tukachague mashule. Hiyo ingine tuachie Mungu na watoto na walimu. Ama ni hao wazazi. Anyway guys, have a nice time. Please don't forget to like my video, don't forget to share. I'm sure this video is needed by very many people. Please just be generous. Share it. Even if it's not now, I don't know, maybe this formula will go on for how long. It can still help somebody in the future, right? Anyway guys, bye for now. I'll see you in the next video. I'm not sure what we're going to do in the next video, but definitely it's going to be interesting. I've never been boring, guys. Sindio. Have a nice time. I will see you later. Please subscribe, and I love you all. Mwah. Don't forget to leave a comment. And if you need the PDF for the schools, if you've not gotten it yet, just drop a comment there. Nitakutumia. If you have my number, just ask. I'm very generous. Nitakulipisha lakini I'm lying. Bye. Mwah.